I wanted to come on here and do a little mini unboxing and also maybe a quick reveal of a couple of really cool things that I got at GemGeneve this past weekend. So we are live in France, and I have a couple of goodies that I want to show you guys. So let's just jump right into it. I hope everybody's doing well. So, I got a couple cool things in the mail and just thought it would be kind of fun. I haven't opened these yet. This one somebody else opened, but I got some fun lapidary stuff in the mail, and I got some stuff at the GemGeneve show. So I wanted to show you guys just some of the goofy goodies that I've been super into lately. So I found a bunch of postcards recently at an antique store locally, and the guy running the antique store told me about this website called Delcamp, which is basically like sort of like an eBay, I guess, and you can order random stuff like this. So let's check this out. This was like €2, and if I can... Oh, wow, this works well. So this is a little lapel pin. Oh, good, someone just got the book. Thank you for ordering it. So check this out. Lapidaire. I don't know where this comes from. The School of Valtier. I don't know what that is. But I saw the pin. It was €2. It says Lapidaire, which is French for gem cutter, and it had... I guess a guy and a girl with a gemstone. So you never know when you're going to need a cool lapel pin. So that's the first of the 3 objects that came in the mail today. Let's see what else is in here. The scary thing about buying postcards on the internet is you have to be really careful opening them because they're super easy to bend up. So I'm in a historical gem cutting region of France. So I've been exploring this history and exploring all the little towns up in the mountains of France where all the gem cutting used to happen. And this is one of those towns, Septmoncel. This is Place Deleuze. So if you never heard of Deleuze, Deleuze is one of the biggest gem cutting companies in France. They're not super well known because they mostly do synthetics. This is a very old photo. If you go to Place Deleuze today, it looks nothing like this. Today, let's see, where are we at? This building doesn't exist anymore. There's a bakery right here with an apartment. This fountain's still there, and this building's still there. This is a little grocery store, and if we were to walk down this little alley, there's a giant gem cutting factory right here, or there used to be, called Deleuze, and then we got the church up overlooking everything. And if we could turn around from this view, there's, standing at this fence, there's an amazing view of the valley of Septmoncel where all these gem cutters used to live. So this is a souvenir. I'm working on an article about the history of gem cutting in France right now. So these old postcards are great because it's basically just like buying old photos, except for you can't really get old photos, but you can get old postcards. So let's see what else I got. I've ordered like 30 of these, so it would have been cool if they all came on the same day. But let's see what else we got. Okay, okay, this is kind of cool. Good timing. This is another view of the same exact place. So if we try to make a 3D image here, so we're looking at the fountain, right? And we got these 2 buildings that are kind of the corner of the square. Now if we could basically put them together like this, here we're looking at the square down that little alley I was talking about. So this is Deleuze. I don't know if you can see it on here. I don't even know if it says it at this point in time. But this is the cutting factory. Today it's huge. It's got like 4 stories, and there's a little walkway up in the air that says Deleuze Ferrers Lapidaires. So another view of Septmoncel. So these are the same square from 2 different points of views. So that's my mail haul today. Cool, but not as cool as what I got this weekend. So if we can imagine that we're we're in the Deleuze cutting factory, or if we can imagine, if we were, so this is 1920 something. Let's say it's 1925. And okay, so remember, this is 3D. So if we could just walk down this little road, there's a bunch of farmhouses down here that gem cutters used to cut stones in. And now, if we wanted to go inside the factory, and by factory I mean the farmhouse, this is who's in there. So these are the lapidary farmers in their farmhouse. So they have cows, they get milk, they sell the milk to the cheese makers, and in the wintertime, whenever they don't do anything with cattle, they cut gemstones. So this is an amazing card. These are super rare. Okay, this says it's 1910, if that's correct, in Miju. So this is like the next town over, Miju. So this is a super rare card. This was, I'm ashamed to say how much I paid for this because it was more than I wish, but I don't think I'm ever going to find that again. Now, if we were to go about half an hour away from Septmoncel, we might find another factory here, full of ladies. Again, this is about 1920 something, before the 1930s, because in 1929 the stock market crashed, and it not only crashed America, it crashed Europe as well, and it crashed the lapidary industry up here. But so this is another postcard that I got from a vintage book dealer in GemGeneve. But look at all these ladies with their jam pegs, so industrial. I mean, there must be, 30 women here just ready to rock. They're cutting stones all day and having fun by the look on her face. So that's the second treasure of GemGeneve. When I was at the antique store the other day, I picked this up for like $3. It's a diamond cutting factory in Thierry. Now, Thierry is about 10 minutes from where I'm standing right now, maybe 20 minutes. So we're right in the heart of this gem cutting world. And this is one of the diamond cutting factories there. And I think I've got one more, yes. This is another diamond cutting factory in La Mora, which is about 30 minutes up the mountain from here. And we can see all of these. I guess these are all the gem cutters just out on break, or maybe it's after work or whatever. All these diamond tears. But so yeah, they stay in here. They cut their diamonds. They wear clothes from the 1920s because it is the 1920s. Now, here's a little cool connection. So we already made a connection here, right? These two make this 3D picture, and the farmhouse down the street has cutters like this. Now, we saw this image, right? This is the Royat factory, the gem cutting factory called Royat. Now, one of the other things that I bought from the vintage book dealer is some old invoices from some of these old cutting factories, and check that out. Thierry de Royat. So Thierry means gem cutting factory of Royat. Royat, or maybe it's Royer. I'm not totally sure how to pronounce it, but that was the name of the town, is also the name of the factory. They're cutting fine stones using hydraulic, or maybe that means hydraulic factory of Royat-les-Bains. So that's the name of the river. So this is an invoice from 1923. I haven't tried to read it. It's in cursive and it's in French, so I'll have to get my dictionary out. But how cool is it to see the gem cutters, see what they're doing, see what they're wearing, and then check out the invoice that they were writing for their work. There's not just one, but two. This one has like a whole letter on it, from the same factory. Ooh, someone's grandfather was from Saint Claude. I'm going to Saint Claude tomorrow to go through the municipal archives in the mayor's office, because they've got some really rare books about local gem cutting history. So yeah, Saint Claude is the centerpiece. Okay, so let me just show you a few more things while we're on a roll here. A couple more receipts from the Taieri de Royette. And there's a couple other goodies in here. Let's see here. Okay, so we're in Septmoncel, right? Septmoncel was the center of the gem cutting world in 1925 French mountains. And here is another one of these really old and very cool invoices from a gem cutter in Septmoncel. This one, 1908. So that's a very cool old one. And so we're in Septmoncel. We're working on our gemstones. So we're zooming in here, and if we would look down on the desk, what do we see but maybe the stones that we cut this week? So it's a box of stones sitting on top of the hand-cranked gem cutting bench. So somebody just set up their stones and took a photo. No date. Oh, look, Saint Claude. Jurassian lapidary. So I haven't even seen that before. This is like the first time I'm really pulling these out. And maybe this is the same guy, or maybe this is a different person, but holding his work in progress. So he's got all of his stones dopped up. Saint Claude. Not a year. We can assume that all of these are probably in the 20s or 30s. Most of them are around that time. Oh yeah, okay. And one more connection here, and then I'm going to let you guys go. So we are in Septmoncel still. We're at Place Deleuze. We said already that this is the Deleuze factory. And just to prove it, we've got an invoice from Emile, who is the owner, and Louis, which is maybe his brother or cousin or something. So this is 1939. This one's typed, so we could actually read it. If I could read French in real time, 500 somethings or others, 500 marcasites, second part of the gem order, 8 carats of aquamarine. What else is he wanting? More aquamarine. And I actually found a parcel of aquamarine in Saint Claude at an antique store with a sort of a handwritten letter like this. It was 80 euros, so I didn't buy it, but maybe I should to go with this order of aquamarines, because you see we're making all these fun connections here through these physical, tangible pieces of evidence. What are they asking for here? So this is 1937, also coming from Deleuze. Marcasite. Don't know what else they're talking about here. Just formalities, it seems like. So yeah, that is a couple of amazing things that I got. I mean, it's a whole pile of amazing things that I got. So we got the old gem cutters. We got their invoices. We got pictures of their stones. We got pictures of their stones on the bench. We got pictures of the factory. We got pictures of them in the factory. We've got another view of the city. And just so we can let everybody know what's our jam, we got a little lapidaire lapel pin. So hopefully that was just a little moment in your day to bring you a little joy. Maybe I can just put this on right now. I will let you guys go. And if that was fun for you, then maybe in a week I will do that again, because I have about 20 more of these. Though actually, most of them are just pictures of the towns. I think all the really awesome ones, which are these crazy rare ones, are... I'm not going to have any more of anything. Well, I did order like... on that Delcamp website, I found like 20 of these, and I ordered all of them. They're like 3 or 4 euros each, and I was just like, I can't not do it. It's just there. It's easy. I'm in France. The shipping is so cheap. Why not? So maybe if I get a big package again next week, I'll share that with you guys. But hopefully that was fun, and I'm going to go make some dinner now. You guys have a great time, and if anybody is in Septmoncel tomorrow, give me a ring, and I'll come say hi to you. If not, then I'll see you maybe at the San Marie show, maybe somewhere else. on the internet. So you guys have a great one. Check you later. See ya. Bye-bye.